ScouterStan. Let's talk about the Forgotten Interpreter Strip. This is a patch that's worn on the Scout uniform on the right above the Boy Scouts of America or BSA embroidered logo above that pocket. That's where this patch goes. And it's important to see this on Scouts that are bilingual. It's an incredibly important patch. There are over 7,000 languages spoken in the world. And it's important to live up to the second promise in the oath to help others at all times. And in order to do that, you have to be able to communicate. All too often in the English-speaking world, we wrongly assume that everyone else understands what we are saying. And that is simply not the case. Imagine if the tables were turned. If you only spoke English and you were put in a situation where nobody was able to communicate with you, you would feel very uncomfortable, out of touch, confused, especially if you know a few of the words. And then you look at the uniform of the scout or scouter in front of you and you see English on their uniform. That is wonderful. They can understand what you're saying. They can convey your thoughts and concerns, and likewise, they can do the same. It is wonderful to see that. And all too often, we think in those terms as English being predominant over all other languages, and that's just not the case. In the Scout law, a scout is friendly and courteous. That's where a lot of this interpreter abilities come through. Now, technology is a wonderful modern day gift to society. And with our YouTube channel, it actually can convert the closed caption into over 125 different languages. With Google, can actually automatically translate entire websites. And almost every smartphone has the ability to have a built-in translator. Even with all of that, not all languages are actually spoken. American Sign Language and even Morse code is available for the interpreter strip. Now let's quickly go into the interpreter strip requirements. Youth and adult may wear the strip if they show their knowledge in a foreign language or the sign language. First requirement is to carry on a 5-minute conversation in that language. The second requirement is to translate a 2-minute speech or address. The third is to write a letter in the language. Of course, that does not apply to American Sign Language, but that could also be a short video. Number 4, translate 200 words from the written word. The Morse code requirements are a little different. Youth and adults may wear the Morse code interpreter strip if they first carry on a 5-minute conversation through Morse code at a speed of at least 5 words per minute. Second, copy correctly a 2-minute message sent in Morse code at a minimum of 5 words per minute. And copying means writing the message down as it is received. Third, sending a 25-word written document in Morse code at a minimum of 5 words per minute. All of that will get you qualified to wear the Morse code interpreter strip. Now, the question has come up, if somebody is already very proficient in a language, it should be very easy to get all of the requirements completed quickly. For adults, it might be automatic. If they read and write and speak another language, being bilingual, they should be instructors or mentors for the interpreter strip. It's incredibly important that we have an outreach through scouting to give the scouting movement to more young people who may never be exposed to it. What is surprising to me from my experience when I was doing a lot of recruiting is that the youth typically are bilingual, very capable of being an interpreter. It's the parents that may or may not have the skills or ability to speak another language. And they're the ones that are critical to making that decision to join Scouting. Scouting has all of its material in many different languages. Most of the time, you just need to ask for it. Working with Scouts and helping them achieve is what we're all about. Keep up that good, hard work, and I'll see you on the trail.